My talking in the ring, this one I'm gonna do most of the talking. He tried to change it to 5 rounds. He didn't want to do 6.
Oh, you're gonna beat the shit out of Dean. Dean, you saw Dean get beat up by a jab.
I'm not gonna spit out. I'm not gonna spit out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Qatar live for the press conference of the Supercard. I'm here, Riley Osborne, joined with the one and only Ben "The Bane" Davis, and of course, our champ, Anthony Taylor. Starting off with the kickoffs, we have Pineda versus Swarms, and Amir, the Cashman Anderson versus Niraj. Then moving on to the pay-per-view, Chase Damore versus Big Kells face off for the Misfits Heavyweight Championship. And moving on to finalize the lightweight tournament, Little Cray Cray faces off against Yuddy Gang. Nick LMAO versus Warren Spencer. And for the Misfits Welterweight Championship, Jarvis versus Ben Williams. Then we move on to a light heavyweight clash with Deji versus Dawood Savage. Then HS Tiki Taki versus Messiah Pinder. And for our co-main event, light heavyweight clash as Salt Papi faces off against King Kenny. And for the main event, Gibb versus Slim. AT, I think that's enough from us. We want to hear from the fighters. Let's throw it to Hutch to get this press conference started.
It's such an amazing place. We all know the story of sport here, the World Cup, obviously, the Formula One has its tradition, but this is the time of Misfits, and we are coming with the absolute supercard, live and exclusive around the world, as always, on DAZN pay-per-view.
I'm the fastest, I'm the prettiest, I'm the best looking heavyweight here. And I'm gonna come Thursday, I'm gonna put a belt to your ass, and I'm gonna cut your hair off.
Yo, at least I won my first fight. Just be grateful you get another shot.
Hey, look at me, look at me.
You messed up
look at me when I'm speaking with you. You talk to daddy, I'm down here.
Bro,
I know you a long ways away.
Where was that energy today when we were racing? Where was that energy?
I get come over here.
This is a clash in the light heavyweight division. King Kenny versus Super Salt Papi. Our co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here with the main man.
Let's go.
Let's go, King Kenny in the building. Listen, after that press conference, I know not many words with you and Salt have been shared.
Yeah.
But how do you feel? Where's your mentality going into this fight on Thursday?
Ready to go, man. We trained hard. Here to handle business. Thursday night, everyone tune in. It's going to be a great performance.
Definitely. I'll say, in each camp, everyone usually has a different theme maybe going into it. What was the theme overall if you had one in this camp?
Theme?
Yeah, theme where your mindset was at, what the mission on the task at hand was.
The mission is to destroy, knock him out, stop him, knock someone out in sparring. So it's that is the energy we're bringing. Obviously, you don't go in there and knock him out straight. You got to set it up. But I believe he's going to get stopped. He's not even conditioned for 6 rounds. He tried to change it to 5 rounds. He didn't want to do 6. So I don't even believe he's ready for 6 rounds.
Right.
So, you know what? We'll see on Friday.
That piece right there, was that breaking right there that he wanted to change it to 5, or was that known for a while at this point?
No, so we originally agreed on 6 rounds.
Interesting.
And towards the end of the camp, he was like, he basically said, can we change it to 5 rounds? I said no, because we've agreed.
And you trained
man to
for
man,
6.
we've agreed for 6 rounds, and that just shows where his cardio's at. He's not ready.
I hear you.
And he'll be lucky to see 6 rounds, to be honest.
There you go. You look in shape, by the way.
Thank you.
You're always in shape, every single time.
Always.
So commend you for that. That is truly professional. I will ask too, I know you've probably been asked this as well. The fight that you have next is lined up the winner of Gibb and Slim. Obviously, for the people at home that don't know, Kingpin is a promotion that went bankrupt after a few. He was in the final against Gibb.
Moment of silence for Kingpin.
Yes, moment of silence.
All right, we're back.
He was in the final for that, and it just never happened, right? So What would it mean to you to be able to finish that story, assuming Gib is victorious on Thursday?
Yeah, it'll be good, but you know, Gibbs a diva, man. I don't really care if I fight him or not. With him or without him, I'll still get fights. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, I don't really care. To be honest, that's me being honest.
Yeah. Two more. One silly one is, when are the Beta Squad going to film another video? What's the plan for Beta Squad? We need to know really quick.
Coming back soon.
Okay, it's been months. It's been months.
We are coming back soon.
The takeover must continue.
Yeah,
right?
sooner than you think.
Good.
Sooner than you think.
Perfect. Last one I have for you is Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I'm asking all the fighters, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for my mom, my family, my team, and that's it. And Qatar. I love Qatar.
It's a beautiful city. I traveled from the US here to come here, so it's a pleasure to be speaking.
Where in the US?
New York.
New York. I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
I know right now in Christmas time, New York is lit.
Yeah.
I used to
big
go
tree
there.
and everything.
Yeah,
the snow. It's great. But yeah, I appreciate your time, Kenny. You're gonna kill it this
Thank you,
Thursday.
brother. Yeah, everyone keeps saying Friday, Saturday. It's weird. It's different. Yeah.
Definitely.
Thursday night, baby. Tune in.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm here with the man, Super Salt Papi. I know you've been doing interviews all day.
Yeah.
How do you feel after that press conference? I know that many words aren't shared, but you're like a silent assassin.
Yeah, that's me, man. I'll save my talking in the ring. That's what I'm gonna do most of the talking.
Absolutely.
You need to see.
Listen, I had a bunch of my fans on Twitter were asking me to interview you, so it's a pleasure to be with you today. One of those people, and a friend of yours even, is Giannis. Giannis had a question for me to ask you, and he wanted to know describe the journey of being a nurse to now, being on the biggest card of Misfits this year and being in front of millions of people. How do you describe that journey of yours?
8 years ago, I was working as a nurse. It was very challenging.
Right.
Boxing is easier, much easier job than nursing, and somehow I made it up here.
Yeah.
I can't believe, sometimes it's hard to believe.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, even your journey on TikTok too is just incredible to watch, and how far you've come, because you are an OG of this space. So that's.
And I never thought I would be doing boxing anyway.
Right.
I just wanted to do it just to because it helped me lose weight.
Yeah.
Without boxing, I wouldn't have lost weight. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking on that, I know you. It's funny, you used to do the running videos in place, and I wanted to ask a joking question of how that played a part. But realistically, what would your message to people or kids, young kids, or anyone wanting to lose weight be? And how would they lose weight?
Just exercise, regular exercise, and eating less.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and then obviously, I know again maybe a question you've heard before, but the winner of this fight is anticipated to fight the winner of Slim and Gib. What would it mean to you to get that rematch with Slim?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's really up to them. Maybe they see a different Salt Papi, much improved Salt Papi. They're oh shit, I wouldn't fight this guy again.
Right.
It's up to them.
Absolutely. And just one thing I've been asking all the fighters too is obviously Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So I've been asking everybody, what are you thankful for if you have anything?
Thankful for being here, for my family, for all my supporters, and yeah.
I appreciate that. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you for being alive. That's
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man,
and I wish you the best on this Thursday.
Thank you,
I know it'll be good for you.
Thank you,
All right? Thank you so much.
Trust me, bro. I'm ready.
I'm here with the Irish sensation, Ben Williams. How do you feel after that press conference? A lot has been said. What are your thoughts leading up to this fight?
Yeah, they're just words, you know what I mean, bro? It's gonna all go down in the ring now on Thursday night, so I'm ready to get in there, put on a show as usual.
Absolutely.
Get me tour of the year, take that belt.
Definitely. Yeah, you've been saying that you want that belt. After Jarvis, I know it's not good to look past an opponent, but who do you have your eyes locked in on after him, if there's anyone in that welterweight division? I know it's lacking at the moment, but if you could choose to even add someone into that division, who would you add?
To be honest with you, I haven't thought of that. Just focus on Jarvis now. When I beat him, probably the winner of Nick and Warren could be a rematch with Warren, or if Nick wins, don't think he will. Take Nick,
Absolutely. And you ended off your training camp with sparring Warren, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
How did that go? How did that come to be?
It was a better fight than the Dublin show.
Oh yeah?
There's no referee in there to fucking stop it early, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, way better fight.
100%.
We went to war, you know what I mean? Put in the work and we're both looking sharp. Both gonna win now on Thursday night, so. Yeah.
Absolutely. One more for you I have is, if you were to have a dream opponent headlining in Dublin, who would that be? The biggest fight you could think of, you versus who in Dublin?
bro. The kingpin now is Jake Paul, isn't it? So we dream big, brother, and look money. So I wouldn't mind fighting Jake Paul for a few mil.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Set for lift then, innit?
One last question. Thanksgiving is the night of the fight. If you had to say one thing you were thankful for, what would it be?
Just life, brother. Life in general, everything, family. It's a big blessing, you know what I mean? Grateful every day. And yeah, just blessed. So life, bro, yeah.
Amazing. I appreciate your time. Good luck on Thursday, brother. See you, bro.
But now this is a third time fight roundhouse. I don't know what to expect.
But it's all good.
Come on.
Hey, yo. Where was that call at, though?
What's your weight at?
It's 155.
I got a fight for you, man. So don't worry. But right now, I just haven't done nothing too much because I'm focusing.
I got you.
I'm getting this week out first.
I figured.
Then I can put all my focus on Creative Fight League.
I figured.
But I got you, brother. Hey, you're already on the card.
Let's go, baby.
I already got my main event, my co-main event. You're already on the card. We're good.
Say less.
I got you, brother.
I got
you, brother.
Well, tell the people. I know Creative Fight League was scheduled to be December. It's now. What are you thinking? What's the latest on
January
Creative Fight League?
24th. There you go.
Amazing.
January 24th.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. A week after Tommy Fury versus Darren Till.
Love that. Listen, you were in camp. Were you? Well, you're always in camp, probably.
Always in camp.
Were you training to be on this fight card? Were you?
Yes, I actually was.
Was it to be Darren Till?
Yes, it was supposed to be Darren Till, but I guess Darren Till got a call up, a different offer. I can't knock it. Bigger name than mine, more money than he was going to make fighting me. I can't blame him. I can't knock him for that. That's honest.
Now, with that being said, who do you have in your scope of vision? I know that you call out everyone from left, right, center.
Naraj, Yoel Romero, if he can make 185. Mike Perry, if he wants to fight. Maybe Vincent Henderson, if he's not a pussy. You know,
defend that belt right there,
I want to defend my belt and get them diamonds. So that's what I'm here for.
If you don't know about what he's talking about the rings that Misfits has. You know, you defend it how many times? 5 times?
5 times, yeah.
You get one, you defend it 10 times, you get another one. So that's fire.
They need to throw in a rollie in there too with it. Yeah, you know, I'm going to talk to Mams about that. Hey, throw in a rollie while you defending it 5 times.
The most defendingest champ right here.
Absolutely.
Listen,
I'm the champ.
Another one, you were in camp, again, as you always are, but with Cray Cray and David Lopez in Oakland.
Yes.
How did that go? How can you speak on like how Cray Cray did in camp?
Cray Cray looks amazing. His cardio's definitely improved. We had him running hills and mountains, steep streets in San Francisco. You know, San Francisco, them hills.
Right.
You have nothing to worry about. He's going to win the whole tournament.
Let's go. And then, with that being said, how do you see him face off against Dean?
Oh, he's going to beat the shit out of Dean. You saw Dean getting beat up by a jab. Bro, a guy was a photographer. No disrespect to David, but Dave never really trained. He was an amateur MMA fighter.
Right.
He's never, and for you to be hitting Dean at will tells you where his development, where his progression as a fighter, opposed to Cray Cray.
Right.
Yeti ain't no slouch. No, we're not going to take nothing away from Yeti because Yeti is a game opponent. Yeti can fairly win this match as well. But Dean Gray's an easier fight for both of you guys. Dean Gray get knocked out by either one.
Yeah. Now, Cray Cray all day. You know we're Team Cray Cray over here as well. Another one I have for you is, listen, Thanksgiving is on Thursday. I'm asking all the fighters, what are you thankful for, you know, in life in general?
I'm thankful for the opportunity that I'm able to express my personality to the fans out there and be entertaining as I am. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate your time as always, and I will see you in January.
Yes, brother. I appreciate
you.
You know, Slim was ready. He was ready to go. He was ready to die in that ring with KSI, you know, preparing, leading up to that fight. But look, it didn't happen. It was unfortunate that KSI did get injured. So they found a replacement for Slim, which is a Nissan Gibbs.
See you again.
Oh, yeah, what's going on, bro? You
right?
You came away from Jersey?
Dude, come on, I had to. That's the
same, bro.
man. Come on,
thank you, bro.
Listen, I wanted to just say, like, when we were in Nashville, you know, we were talking about, you know, you wanted the biggest fights for your career, and now you're headlining in Qatar.
Yeah.
You know, what does that mean to you? I know you've been asked a million times, but what does that mean to you?
It means the world to me, man. You know, like, I come from humble beginnings. You know, I never had, like, no one wants to give me a chance, and now look at me. I'm headlining one of the biggest events of the year on Misfits, the Supercard, pay-per-view, and my face is everywhere. It's in the malls and everything, so I'm just excited. I'm humbled and inspired, and I hope my story can inspire everybody watching, you know?
Definitely, bro. And, like, honestly, again, be honest, like, if you had to give a brutal prediction of what goes down Thursday night.
I'm not gonna skid out. I'm not gonna skid out, bro. That's what I truly believe.
I hear you. How is I know a camp with like Andre Rozier made you lethal enough to do that?
Bro, you know what it is? The last camp was Andre. We went SALT PAPI. I only had 2 months, 3 months to work with him. I had over a year now to work with him. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of flaws that I had that's been fixed. And I also have a great trainer, condition fitness coach, who's Slav from Ukraine. He's really been pushing me to my limits. I work with him very, like my whole body's developed to a whole different, you know, I'm different now, honestly. And I'm just flexible, more explosive, more stronger, and I'm just ready to do what I can do. Like I was knocking guys out without being able to do 10 push-ups. Now I'm doing hundreds per day. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Listen, I know ever since the KSI fight got pulled out, got called off. Have you been in camp the whole time? Like what did life look like after that news broke out? Like
I was disappointed because they weren't even giving me a replacement opponent. I already did the whole camp, and they pulled out 2 weeks before the fight. I was disappointed. I was really sad, but they promised me they're gonna give me a big opportunity, a big event, and I stay training. I stay training, stay focused, and here we are now.
Now, this is your first fight of the year. Like, how active would you wish to be in 2025?
I want to be more active. I'll have a couple more fights, at least 2 to 3 fights a year. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hopefully. You know, so but we'll see what happens. You know, because it got to be the right fights.
Yeah, I know you always dream big, as you should. And I know it's said that you'd fight the winner of Kenny and Salt. Does that interest you at all? Does it excite you at all?
I feel like it's going back in a circle, man. I want to take a step up the ladder, not back down. You know, so.
What does that mean to you? Like, who is the step up? Like, what is the step up?
I want to cross over, man. I want to cross over, fight these MMA guys or something, bro. You know, I want to test my skills, see what I can do. So.
Doesn't Anthony Pettis excite you at all? Or?
That's a good one, man. There's like Jose Aldo. There's a lot of good games out there, but we'll see what's up.
Definitely. And then obviously, like end goal. If you had to like zoom out 5 years or however many years you're in this game for, what does that last fight, that last Slim versus who? Who's that last fight for you?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm taking things step by step and just leveling up. Cause like, if I looked at myself 5 years ago, I would never thought I'd be in this position today. I'll never think so. I can't imagine what another 5 years is gonna put me in. So.
And then one more for you is just like any updates, because I know last time I asked you in Nashville, any updates with Hitman Promo? How's that been going? You know, talk to the people if you have anything.
Hitman Promotions, 2025, baby. We're gonna do some things. I got some plans, hopefully, man. You know?
Now listen, one thing on that was in Nashville, I said, hey yo, when you start getting Hitman up, I'm your guy. Yeah. You said what to me? You said you gotta be dedicated. Yeah. I'm here from the U.S., from Jersey, to see you. Everybody else.
Thank you, man.
I'm dedicated. So when you start hitting up people for Hitman, this is your guy.
All right, say no more, bro.
I'm fighting on CFL 3, AT's promo.
Yeah.
When I make my statement, I want to talk to you.
I say no more. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Hopefully we'll do something in the future.
Appreciate you. And then one last thing I have for you is I'm asking all the fighters, what's one thing you're thankful for as your fight is on Thanksgiving?
One thing I'm thankful, I'm just thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my friends. And I'm just thankful to be alive right now.
100%. Appreciate you. I know you're out of energy, a lot of interviews, but I appreciate your time. All right, boys and girls, we just finished day 1 of Misfits 19, the super card here in Doha, Qatar. It was electric. The press conference kicked off. We still have open workouts, weigh-ins, and the actual fight night to come. If you want high-tier, high-level, high-quality content, this is the channel to come to. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. It's like we always say, roll the outro, baby. Yo, you got an at?